Hey guys, so here's your guys' lecture on classifying polynomials. Okay, so learning goals, students will be able to classify their polynomials. So polynomials, you guys, can be classified by the number of terms. Now, if it's one term, that's what we call a monomial. If there's two terms, we call that a binomial. And if there's three terms, you guys, that's what we call a trinomial. Okay? Now, moving further down. So you guys can describe a polynomial by its terms and by its degree. So polynomials can be classified by degree, which is your largest exponent of the variable. So for example, do you guys see a negative 12? The degree of this is 0 because there is no power of x. There is no variable here, right? So if it's degree of 0, you guys, that's what we call a constant. If the highest degree of your polynomial is the first power, which this one is, then that is what we call a linear. If your highest degree of your polynomial is the second power, you guys, second degree, that's what we call quadratic. And if your guys' highest degree of your polynomial is 3, then that's what we call cubic. So it's all about, do you guys know the degree, and do you guys know how many terms there are? So here are the directions. Complete the table. So remember standard form, you guys. In standard form, it's all about the highest degree, and it goes in descending order. So for number 2, our highest degree is this. So we have to put negative 6x to the third first plus 5. What's the degree? Well, the highest degree is 3. So the third degree, and how many terms do you guys see? 1, 2. There are 2 terms. So as a result, you guys, third degree is what we call cubic. And if there's 2 terms, you guys, that's what we call binomial. 2 terms. So cubic, binomial. Okay, let's try the next one. We have negative 4. So in standard form, it's just negative 4. But what is the degree of negative 4? Negative 4, you guys, has no x, has no variable, so it's a degree of 0. And the number of terms is 1. So if you guys have degree of 0, that's what we call a constant. And the number of terms is 1, which is a monomial. Ooh. Okay. Now, the next one, you guys, again, we have to write this in standard form. So it's 5x minus 10. 5x minus 10. So the highest degree here, you guys, is 1, because this 5x is, that's x to the first power, and the number of terms is 2. If you have a degree of 1, that's what we call a linear, and the number of terms is 2, which is another binomial. So write the degree name first, you guys, and then write your guys' term name. So degree and then term. 5, put that in standard form, so negative 6x to the third plus 8x minus 2. Remember, standard form, highest degree to lowest. So our degree is the third degree, and our number of terms is 3. Cubic trinomial. And please do not forget to scale it from a 1 to 5 on your guys' level of understanding. Now we're going to move on to example 1. Simplify each expression, then do the following. Write in standard form. What is the degree? Is the degree even or odd? Name each polynomial based on how many terms there are and by degree. So, gotta get this in standard form. This is a minus sign in between, you guys. So we're going to distribute that minus sign to both and then drop everything. Negative x, negative times a negative is a positive 8x to the ninth. And then you guys combined like terms. X to the ninth we can combine, the x terms we can combine, and the 2 is by itself. So, standard form. Let's get the big ones first, right? 3 plus 8. That's 11x to the 9th power. Now we're going to get the next highest degree, which is the greens. Negative 3x minus x, negative 4x, and then the blue, plus 2. That's standard form. Now let's get the rest. What's the degree? The degree is 9, so 9th degree. Odd or even? This degree is odd. And what's the name? So if it's higher than 3, you guys, in terms of degree, then you're just going to name it based off that degree. So 9th degree, how many terms there are? There's 3, so trinomial. Scale from 1 through 5. 9th degree, trinomial. Part B. So, again, since it's a positive, you guys, you just drop everything down. 9x to the second minus x to the third plus 2 plus 5 minus x to the third. I'm going to locate my highest degree, so x to the third we can combine. This x to the second, there is nothing else that can combine with, so that's by itself, and we can combine the 2 and the 5. Okay, combine the reds first. Negative x to the third minus x to the third, negative 2x to the third. Now the green, right? Positive 9x to the second. Now the blues, plus 7. So that's standard form. Now what's the highest degree? Third degree is the highest. Is third degree odd or even? That's an odd number. And the name, the highest degree is 3, you guys, so that's cubic. How many terms? 3, trinomial. Okay. So these are doyos for you guys to try by yourself. So highly suggest you guys pause the video, and then when you're ready, then you guys can watch the rest and continue on. Okay. So standard form for this one, you guys. Distribute the minus sign of both and then drop everything down. Negative x plus x squared. Now combine like terms. Second powers you guys combine. X terms you guys combine, and we have this lone plus 2. 4 plus x squared is 5x squared. The next highest term are the greens, the x terms, so negative 4x, and then the blue plus 2. Highest degree is the second degree. Second degree, you guys, is even. And the name, highest degree is 2, so that's quadratic. And how many terms are there? There's 3. Trinomial. Scale from 1 through 5. Part B. It's a plus sign, so you guys just drop all the terms down. And then you guys combine like terms. Highest degree is x to the third. The next highest are the x terms, so 9x and the minus x. And lastly, the numbers 2 and 5. So let's get this in standard form. Highest degree first, negative x to the third. Next, 9x minus x, you guys, that's positive 8x. Gotta color coordinate it. And the blues, 2 plus 5, you guys, that is 7. So there's standard form. Highest degree, third degree. Is third degree odd or even? It's odd. Name, highest degree is 3, so cubic. Trinomial. Scale from 1 through 5. C, drop down everything, you guys, because it's positive. So, combine like terms. We can combine the x to fifths together, then the x term, and then the 2. So highest degree is 5, right? So 4 minus 7, negative 3x to the fifth. The next highest term is x, so plus x, and then the next term, you guys, is the plus 2. So that's in standard form. Highest degree, fifth degree. Next, the fifth degree is an odd number. And what's the name? Well, it's fifth degree, so we don't have a name for the degree. So fifth degree, how many terms? 3, trinomial. And lastly, part D. Distribute this -2 to all of them, you guys. So 2x to the 6 minus 3x to the third minus 10x to the 6 plus 2x to the second. Combine the powers of 6's, and then the power of 3, and then the power of the next one. Remember, standard form, go in descending order. So -8x to the 6 minus 3x to the third plus 2x to the second power. And then that's standard form. Highest degree is the 6th degree. 6th degree, that's an even number. And name, 6th degree trinomial. Okay? So please remember to scale your guys' things from 1 through 5. And do not forget to guys write your guys' exit ticket summary. Okay? So that's your guys' notes on classifying polynomials. Good luck, and hopefully you guys can do the homework assignment. Okay? Peace.